behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes of professional SRK racing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're back at TeamSport Reading again, this time for a members 3 for 2. And yeah, the camera angle's a lot better in this video compared to the last one, just because I borrowed one. But basically, how this session ran, you normally get 3 15-minute sessions, but we did two 25-minute sessions. And doing your usual lights checks before going out. I don't know if you guys could hear it with this car, but it definitely sound a bit funny, a bit rattly to me. So yeah, maybe the car was a little bit underperforming. Not really too sure. But I just want to add as well, this was on Monday the 18th, which was set to be like one of the hottest days in the country's history. I think it was about 33 degrees when we was karting, but oh my god, it was actually insane how hot it was. I don't know why, I wasn't expecting it to be that hot, that tough, but yeah, never again, that's for sure. So as you can see at the moment, we've got a lot of clean track with the first ones out, and I know the track's going to be warm. It's been running all day, very grippy, maybe a bit too grippy. You can see it around a lot of the corners. I was really struggling, just bouncing around a lot. You kind of see it on this, see the camera, just absolutely bouncing around like hell, just losing a lot of grip. And I definitely struggled a lot on the upstairs part of the track, and you'll see just the next corner, the next hairpin, just really struggling to get it turned in. You can see the bouncing, it's really missing the apex, and I just struggled with that corner for the rest of the day. But even coming down the hill, normally that double right-hander, I was able to take it flat, which I haven't actually done before. So you could just see the level of grip was really was there in these sessions. That's what I wanted to do, was just beat my personal record, which I set last time, which was 53.8, I believe. So really I wanted to get into the 52s. That was going to be quite an ask. Go up the inside, just one of the slower carts. Just keep that lovely open track. It's exactly what we want. Just a pound around some laps, and just try to get under my personal best. But yeah, as I was saying, during this race, obviously I had to wear a balaclava because I was wearing one of the TeamSport helmets. And I also, the visor, I was trying to keep it open a little bit to get some air in, but it kept closing, so I absolutely had I could not breathe. It was just boiling. Actually, at this point with the red flag, I stopped and I lifted up my visor a bit, and my head was just kind of spinning, and I was like, oh man, I don't feel too good. I feel a little bit nauseous, which is not something I usually get. But anyway, back to the greens. We're going to wave Chris past. Go on, Chris, you can go past us, and we just want to follow his lines, see what he's doing, because he actually does have a quicker time than us around this track by about 6/10, or as it currently stood before the session anyways. So yeah, we just want to follow his lines, see what he does, and see if we can take some advice, because I was definitely struggling a lot in the session, just clipping the barriers quite a few times, just making a lot of mistakes that I don't feel like I usually make. But it definitely got better as the session went on. So as you can see, we're catching up to Chris now, to the point where it's going to be a bit of a hindrance. Really, we're not going to really be able to improve our lap time. But we do love a bit of a battle. And actually, behind us, we're going to have to completely. I think his name is Daniel. I've probably completely forgotten his name. But extremely quick driver. I think he was like at the back, and he just came through, just passed like everyone. So he's about a second quicker than anyone in both of the sessions. As you see, he's got past me with no trouble. Already looking to get past Chris. And I'm just trying to latch onto the back of both of them. just try to copy some of the lines. But yeah, no catching him for sure. That's for definite. And actually, there's another car up ahead now, so we've got about a 4-car battle. Trying to go up the inside of Chris, but Chris is just not having any of it. He's positioning his car nice and wide. I think this is where he's going to get him. He's going to go up the inside. Just gets past him. He's left. Chris left him out to dry. Almost make contact. We just managed to avoid it. Now he's up the inside of Chris. Now we're going to go up the inside. We see an opportunity. Trying to get around the outside. Just can't get it done there. So we slot him behind again. And just try to follow a few of those lines. Now we've got a backmarker car in front. Quite slow, so I kind of slam on the brakes. Not risking going for a move there. It's a bit too late. I think he's just got out of the way for me and Chris. Continue to chase down our personal bests, and really I wasn't too sure at this point if we were going to be able to beat it. The track just felt so bumpy and it was extremely violent, especially with the heat as well. I could feel myself just getting more and more tired and my mouth was extremely dry. I was probably questioning myself a bit, why have I done this? Got another car up ahead. Chris has just got past it. We got to try to find a way past, try to get a better exit. Going up the ramp, and we do that. We're just about alongside enough. Up the inside, round there for get past, nice and easy. And honestly, I didn't know that we were going to be doing 2 25-minute sessions of 15. So I did a whole 25 minutes of my guys completely down, which I extremely regret. I didn't know what was going on. I kind of thought it was going to be a whole 45 minutes at one point, which I think wasn't even bad if it was on a Heatwave. I think I go down the inside there and think better of it. Really know what's going to happen. I've got a lovely cover up the inside, 60 yards. 60 yards so tanks. Good luck to make my tanks there. But yeah, that's the end of the first practice. We've actually done a 53.5, which is a new personal best, so we have beat it by about 3/10, so it's a good start. Sure, I want to get into the 52s though. That's really what I want to get today, but you can see when I come into the pits, just visor up, ready, gloves off, just you can see I'm waving my hand at my face, just absolutely boiling, and I really did not feel well after this session at all, so I actually missed 15 minutes of the 25-minute session for the next one, so I only went out with the last 10 minutes because I just felt so ill. I needed some water, I needed some time to just breathe. I felt like I was almost going to be sick if I went out blasting around for another 25 minutes, so that's what I did. I waited, I went back out with 10 minutes to go because I still wanted to beat the lap time, and I just took it easy for the first couple of laps just to make sure I wasn't going to be sick, because I don't really want to do that. At the same time, very determined to beat that time. You can see there's Chris, so he's been pounding around the track for the last 15 minutes. And yeah, we're just going to latch onto the back of him, still taking it a bit easy for the first couple of laps, just to make sure we feel a bit better. But this car felt so much smoother than the one we just had. I don't know if it was a tyre temp, or it was just the grip level of the track. It just felt a lot easier. Up the inside of Chris, we're side by side now. We're going to try getting the cut back on him, so it doesn't take us long to get back into racing mode. Now we got the inside, side by side, not going to hang around the outside. We actually get passed by number 7 as well, so fair play. We had a great little battle last time. It was quite a fast driver, so this was probably highlight of the session, was this little free cut battle we had. Very enjoyable. But yeah, as I was saying, just wanting to take it easy a little bit, and yeah, I've never raced in such hot conditions, and I can tell you now, I definitely will not be doing it again. That's for sure. This is the last Heatwave I race it, unless it's an outdoor thing like a championship round. Then I will do it. I won't be doing it in practice. So I've decided to back off now. So I'm going to go a bit wide. So I've got 10 minutes left. I've got probably about 6-7 laps left at most, and I still want to get into the 52s. And the car feels good. It feels a lot better. It's less bumpy. I just feel like I can just push a lot more. I feel a lot better in this car. I have to keep pulling the visor. The visor just kept closing, so you'll see me open the visor in the straights, and it just kept closing. And yeah, I'm just going to pound around the track now, just trying my best to beat the lap. But this lap's already a write-off. You can just see it feels like a write-off to me. It's way too close to the barrier. And actually, my fastest lap of this session, which I did get, when watching this back, I was a bit surprised what lap it was that was quicker, because the lap that I thought was going to be the quickest wasn't. You'll see what I mean. You can probably hear myself saying this is a lap, at some point. I'm sure I'm talking to myself at some point. So yeah, that was interesting. You can see turn 1 just taking it so much better. Turn 2, that was extremely wide, so we know we probably lost quite a bit of time there. You just still push around just in case you can find it somewhere else. But starting to catch the back of some of the other plans. But I still wanted to push on just in case this lap was going to be it. So lacking the extra 15 minutes, there wasn't really a lot of time to get this right. And like I said, I really wanted to get into the 52s. So we're still pushing around, and you can see it, especially with this corner. It's still quite bumpy, so maybe I need to be a little bit more carrying too much speed for the corner, which is probably what it is. It's still flat out down there, which is crazy. I've never had kind of flat out there before. Now we've got 3 cars up ahead of us, so this lap's going to be a bit of a write-off. Up the inside, try to lose as little time as possible. Still got Chris up ahead battling with kart 7, so we've caught up to the back of them again after initially dropping back to get some clear track. And looks like we're going to be joining their battle very soon. So in hindsight, really I wish I would have backed off at this point to give myself a bit more clear room, because the next lap is actually going to be a 52-second lap. So this lap now we're about to go on to is the 52 lap. I really didn't think it was going to be this one. But when I watch this back, I can see how much time I definitely lost. You can see, like here, it's not the ideal line. It's an okay exit, but I feel like I definitely could have gained a bit more time there. This corner was okay, but we're right onto the back of Chris, and I just can't help but think if he wasn't there, could we have went just a little bit faster? It does seem like we have to measure on him, or for this lap at least, carrying a bit more speed up the hill, but he's not really holding us up too much at the moment. He's not making us brake any harder. I guess it'll get very close to him, but I just didn't want to let off at all, because I really wanted to get this lap. So around the final couple of corners and across the line, and that is a 52.989, which is our best ever lap we've done around this track. So considering how ill I was feeling from the first session, missing 15 minutes of this session, I'm pretty happy with that. So just tapping the back of Chris there, just going a little bit quicker than him, and just wanting to get past. So yeah, I mean, all things considered, really good. Very happy to kind of find out at the end of the session, which we'll see. I got into the 52s. Yeah, crazy. I just thought I'll just go out, get some battles, get some camera footage, and that's all I'm going to be able to do in this last 10 minutes. So yeah, just very happy. You know, still got some more time, so we're still going to try to beat that lap, because I don't know what lap time I've done, and I don't know if it was any good or not, but obviously it was. As you can see, reds, so we've gone red again. I think someone requires a kart change. Obviously the kart's not coping too well in this heat. And thanks to this marshal, he was actually going around with a spray bottle, just spraying the back of our necks, which was very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice, indeed. That is nice. Very refreshing. And there goes the car change. And now we're going up to Chris.
You're only 1/10 away from the 52s. I'm not. Well, from when I came in here, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. These gloves are fucked. Yeah, my gloves are pretty old. Yeah, you don't know. Alright.
So yeah, Chris is letting us in front, try to get some clear time. I was trying to tell him, let me go in front, you follow me, let's try to both improve our lap time, see if it has any benefits. And this is really our last push up now, to try to go even quicker. But yeah, after this session, Chris's hand just had this massive blister on it. So I know my gloves are pretty old, but his gloves are, well, ancient, I think. I didn't have any blisters like Chris did, that's for sure. But yeah, as you could hear me saying to Chris, he's only about 1/10 off from the 52s, which he didn't get into this time. He was very close. We both set new personal bests, which was really good. But I didn't think I was going to be able to get in front of his time in the session. So yeah, that's our last push lap. I think it was like 53.9 or something like that, so about a second off. As we go up to the top floor, about to turn on the yellow lights, checker flag out, and yeah, that's it for this session. Thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope it's a bit better than the last video. And yeah, let's continue to try to beat that time. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.